everyone! In this tutorial, we'll be creating these coffee cup inspired gift boxes out of paper. The first thing you'll need to do is go to the link in the description of this video where I have these free patterns, and then you'll need to print these out onto 3 colors of paper, and I've separated them into 3 files so they'll be easy to print on each color of paper, and then go ahead and cut those out. So you should have all of these pieces once you're done with that, and the next step is to score the fold lines. So for this I'm using this EK Tools scoring stylus, and then I'll be using a ruler to keep the lines straight. You can also use an old pen that no longer writes to score with. Then I'll just take the ruler and go through and score on each of these lines. So once you've scored all of the lines, it should look like this. And now you just need to go through and gently fold on each of those. So once they're all folded, it should look like this. So now the pieces are all ready to go. So we're going to put the cup piece together first. So I'm going to start by putting glue on this tab right here, and then pressing it in place, lining it up with the bottom of the side piece. Then you can take that side piece and kind of bend it back so you can get to the tab easier, and put glue on it, and then just press that in place. And then we're just going to work our way around the bottom of the cup, gluing the tabs and the side pieces in place. And as you're doing this, be sure to pull the sides tight as you're gluing them in place so there are no gaps or anything. And then once you get to the end here, we're just going to do the same thing with that bottom tab. And then just push that side tab inside. And then once it's inside, you can go ahead and put glue down it. And then line it up and press it in place. You may need to kind of stick your hand in the cup to make sure that it's glued. And then once you've done that, just go ahead and adjust the shape of the cup so it looks how you'd like it to, and that's it for the cup part. Next, we're going to assemble the lid, so you'll need these 2 pieces. I'm going to take the bigger one first, and we're going to assemble that by putting glue on each of these side tabs and then just lining it up with the piece next to it. So we're just going to repeat this process, working our way around the lid. And then when you get to the last tab, we're going to do the exact same thing, it's just a bit tighter of a fit for the glue gun. And that's it for the lower part of the lid. Now to create the upper part, we'll assemble this piece. So we're first going to do the exact same thing where we put glue on these side tabs and then press those in place. And then just work your way all the way around doing that. And then the last tab. Then once that's all glued together, we can now attach this to the lower part. So I'm just going to decide how I want this to be positioned. You'll want a little space around the whole thing. And then pick the best side of the lid to have in the front, and do that with this piece also. And then just decide how you want to place it. And then I'm just going to flip this over and put glue quickly on all of these tabs all the way around. And then while the glue is still hot, just press that in place on that lower part of the lid. You can turn it over and press on the inside to make sure the glue is attaching. Make sure everything is well attached. If not, add a little more glue. And that's it for the lid. Now this last part is super easy. We're just going to put a little glue on this tab to attach these two ends together to create the coffee cup holder. And press that in place. And then just adjust the shape. And that's it. So now we have all these pieces finished and we just need to put the cup together. So to put the lid on, it's easiest if you start at the back and line up two of the flat sides and then just kind of press that front inwards as you're putting the lid on it. And then just slip the holder on the bottom of the cup, and you can add a little glue to this if you'd like. You could also put a logo or some writing on this holder, and you can cut a hole in the lid using a hole punch or something like that if you'd like. And here is the finished cup. This would be so perfect to put a coffee gift card in or some candy. It would make a great gift for any coffee lover.